Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Jackson Dubinski had a great season last year in Bosnian and Macedonian League. Those two leagues are not that strong though, but he has shown that he can play and that he has some skills that translate to a little higher level. His shooting motion is really smooth. Most of his shots are going directly in without even touching the rim, which just proves his accuracy. The transition from the dribble into the shooting motion is fluid and he's not wasting any time there. Also very good and efficient in his catch and shoot shots, and he just can't be left open for too long behind the 3-point line. Competition level so far was lower, and on a higher level he won't have so many open looks, but I'm still buying his shot and I think he would make shots with similar percentages on higher level too. Pick and rolls are also an important part of his game. He's dangerous on all three levels and can go to the rim, take shots if he has too much space, or find open teammates and dish some assists. On most occasions he's taking a shot or passing the ball to the roller and has room to improve as a slasher. Makes pretty good reads and decisions, and he's overall a very good pick and roll player, and this skill should translate to a higher level too. As mentioned before, he has room to improve as a slasher. He's not the strongest and has some size limitations in around the rim finishes, but with his shiftiness and great ball handling, he can get to the rim pretty easily. Capable of breaking some ankles and not making many ball handling mistakes. In my opinion, he should put more work in his floaters and develop these shots so he could take shots a few feet from the rim and not just at the rim where he struggles with finishes against bigger guys. Last season in Bosnia and Macedonia combined, he averaged 5.7 assists per game, which is a great number. His court vision is on a high level and it looks like he has everyone under control. Most of his assists come out of pick and roll actions, but also made some great live dribble passes to shooters and corners. His head is always up and capable of finding open teammates in transition or early offense. His playmaking skills are good enough and could run the offense in some better leagues too. Transition is an area where I see some reserves. He's quick and fluid with the ball, and that are usually the characteristics that great transition players have. He should be pushing forward more often, but mostly slows the game down to some half-court sets. When he goes down the lane, it's not that easy to stop him, and he should be more aware of that and try to score more points in transition, be it with early shots or going all the way to the rim. And as mentioned before, he's a great passer on open court and loves to initiate the offense in this way. Moving on to his defense, Jackson has great footwork and makes short and quick steps. With that way he can slide his feet and play good defense on the perimeter. His reactions and lateral movements looks good and capable of staying in front of the offensive players. Lacks the size and strength to play with more contact, but without that in mind, his perimeter defense is solid, but it isn't expected that he will be a great defender on a higher level. His pick and roll defense is solid too. With his quick feet he can maneuver around screens very well and also recover if he's beaten. Not initiating much contact, which could be a little issue on higher level, but he has solid defensive fundamentals and I think his pick and roll defense should be decent on higher level too. Jackson is showing some good anticipation for interceptions and steals, smart when going for a steal and when to wait for a better opportunity. Not many steals came with his on-ball defense, but he's active in passing lanes and makes steals that way. With his quickness and high defensive IQ, he can definitely make some steals in better leagues too. To sum up, Jackson Dubinski has played some great games in last season and shown that he is a player that deserves some attention from teams on mid-level. He has a complete offensive package, he's a pretty reliable shooter, a very good playmaker and also a great pick and roll player. His size gives him some limitations in defense and not really able to switch on bigger guys, but plays good defense on perimeter and off the ball. Not a player for the highest level yet, but teams in some softer and not so physical leagues should check him out because he has a lot to offer. And this is it for this time. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you missed any previous reports, there is a playlist on the screen now and you can check them out. See you in the next video.